Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of February 23rd. As always, we'll start off with the Mythic Plus affixes for the week. This week we have Tyrannical, Raging, Quaking, and Prideful. Again, that's Tyrannical, Raging, Quaking, and Prideful. Pretty easy affixes this week. It's really, since it's not a fortified week, Raging's not that bad. It's not easy, but it's not that bad. Quaking's obviously easy to avoid. So you really just are dealing with the tyrannical. As long as your group's pretty solid, it's just a tyrannical week. So pretty solid week there for Mythic Plus affixes. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in game this week. Unfortunately, there's not a lot to talk about. We have the hatching of the Hippogriffs event going on the reset day, on the actual Tuesday. And this is just a little mini event. I have a video on it. It's actually the 1 day holidays are pretty useless in the game, right? Everyone kind of agrees with that. Out of the 1 day holiday mini events, this is actually one of the better ones. That doesn't mean you should necessarily do it, but I do have a video on it if you care to check that out and decide if you want to do it, because I did do it 1 year and just decided to see how it was. We also have the Arena Skirmish bonus event going on. This is going to be useful to me, at least. I've been trying to get some alts going in PvP. I'm having so much fun PvPing. I've been even PvPing on my alts and stuff, and so this is a fairly relevant event for me to do, just to gain honor gear, and then to even get a little bit of conquest with the Arena Skirmishes and the quest reward. But although that's not the main purpose there. Unfortunately, that is about it in game. So I have a couple other things to talk about though. The Love is in the Air event finished. It would be yesterday, and I see a lot of people that were very disappointed that they did not get the Big Love Rocket. I'm one of those. Although my attempts pale in comparison of some people's attempts. I'm seeing people with hundreds and hundreds of attempts across their characters. I think I only got up in the 60s or so. I have an add-on that tracks that, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But I tried doing all my characters. I did that like 1 day. So hats off to all of you who literally put in hundreds of attempts on the mount and still don't get it. I put in, like I said, somewhere around 60 and didn't get it, and that felt bad enough. Let alone if I would have did 4 to 8 times that amount. That would have been pretty crazy. So hopefully somebody got it, that's watching this, but saw a lot of more disappointed people that did not get it. Just everywhere I looked, it seems like I saw people very disappointed. I record this a day early, and I saw a lot of people disappointed today that they did not get it despite all of their attempts. So, if you got it, great. I actually will celebrate that for you, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like very many people did get it that are really trying for it. Seems like it kind of just comes to the people who just kind of get lucky and aren't even really going for it, just decide to queue for it, and not the people who are like trying to farm it, which is just odd. It's just oddity of statistics there. We also are coming off of BlizzCon, so BlizzCon did not have very many revealing things in it. It was a bit disappointing. Now, I do not blame anybody for that. A lot of times I feel like when something's disappointing, we feel the need that someone has to be blamed for it. I don't really blame anybody for it, but I am still disappointed that there wasn't very much revealed. Normally, BlizzCon gives me at least three really solid videos to put out about World of Warcraft, and this year, it's really just one, I guess. So it definitely was a bit disappointing. And I'm still really excited for the future patches and everything. And I think I will look inside some of the stuff they talked about a little bit more. It won't be as substantive. I try to make my videos as substantive as possible and not all the reflection stuff, which maybe you go to one of the bigger YouTube creators to hear them wax poetically about. I might look into some of the things just because a couple of them interest me, like the expanding of the Maw and the changes to Torghast and stuff like that. I might delve into that a bit this week as a little bit of follow-up from the BlizzCon. But overall, a bit disappointing. Still very excited going forward, though. As I've been saying, I've been enjoying PvPing quite a bit. Mostly on my main character, which is Rat, but also quite a bit on my Boomkin, which I'm really enjoying. So that's what I've been spending any free time doing. Obviously doing, the stuff I have to do for my rating and everything like that. As far as the raid goes, unfortunately, we did not get down Council of Blood last week. Bit disappointing. Honestly, it's beyond disappointing that we didn't get down last week. I think there's a lot of I don't know, boredom. I don't even know what the right word is setting in right now, which is very dangerous because it's still fairly early and we still have a ways to go, and we don't typically extend the raids very much. Considering we still have 4 bosses to go to get the cutting edge, it's not good that people are already kind of like checked out of World of Warcraft and waiting for the next patch and stuff. Now, what will happen is people will be invigorated even by the 9.05 patch when that comes out, I'm sure. Unfortunately, at that point, the scores are reset for parses and stuff, so you have to kind of start over that, and it would be really nice to be able to get it clear before there's ever like a reset on the I guess if there's no changes to raid, it won't be reset, but it would be nice to get a full clear in during the first score session to see how you stack up against the best of the best. But it is unfortunate. I am not happy about it, but overall, it's not that I don't like my guild. I really actually do like my guild, but it is a little bit disheartening for me, and so that's been on my mind a lot too this past week. So that's about it for this one. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel because it helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody have a good one.